Thank you.
ASU lost that game, right? Maybe ASU will change its name again. It's had a few name changes in the past few years. Now one of the faculty members, Ms. Norton, is going to tell just a few minutes about some of the things that her class did as they were preparing for the time capsule. Ms. Norton?
Oh, man. First of all, I want to say I am really glad that you're watching this. And one of the reasons is when we did our posters for what life is going to be like in 2032, a lot of my students got real concerned, and they handed in to me posters with dead Earth. And I said, I really don't think that's going to qualify for a grade. And they said, look, with what's happening in the Middle East, because right now the Middle East, Lebanon, Israel, those places are very, very shaky politically, and with what's happening with the Falkland Islands and with America and Latin relations and stuff like this, we don't think we're going to be here in 2032. So I just want to say I'm really glad that you're watching this, because that means we're still here. I went around the town and I took pictures of things that I thought you might be a little bit interested in, and I wanted just to show a couple. One of them is traffic. Is that better? Watch it between the mics. Traffic in 2032 is probably going to be a lot different from traffic in 1982. We wanted you to see what kind of cars we have so you can laugh at them. Also, one of the things I wanted to key in on, speaking of cars, this is a picture of an engine, and that handsome man there is standing underneath a bunch of tools. That's what we use to try and keep them together. One of the things I wanted to explain to you was daycare. In this generation, we have witnessed a phenomenon, and that has been that because of the economy, a lot of our parents have had to have the mothers work outside the home also in order to make ends meet financially. What happens to the kids? They go to daycare, where they have specialized people who are trained to take care of them. They take them to school, they feed them meals, and they get them ready for school. Good things, right? There are a few other things in here that you might be interested in, fashions that you can all laugh about. A couple of things at the end. Oh, I love this. Let me get it open. Grocery stores. I hope I'm around in 50 years to see what kind of food you guys have to eat, because by that time it's probably all going to be pills. I also put a picture in here of a sunset in case you guys don't get to go outside in the air, but I'll leave that as a surprise. Thank you very much.
Before the last segment of our little program, the superintendent of our school, Dr. Douglas Dickerson, would like to say a few things to you.
First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for including me in this presentation. Mr. Cooper referred to the principal in the year 2032 as Sir. I believe it'll probably be ma'am at that time. So good luck to you, ma'am, in terms of being principal of the school. Let me say a couple things. One is I'm very optimistic about the future, and the reason I'm very optimistic about the future is because of our educational process today. We are providing students an opportunity to learn how to learn, and when we have problems, students are learning how to solve those problems. And as they become adults, I think you can look at a lot of the things that's happened in the past in terms of putting the man on the moon, and here recently are putting an artificial heart in a human being. And so I think most of us are going to be around to even see this capsule open, and I think we will be able to solve many, many of the problems we have because we are teaching our young people how to solve problems because they learn how to learn. And I'd just like to say to all of the students, again, thank you for including me in this presentation.
To finish our time here, we are going to sing for you a song that we have written just for the people who will be opening this capsule. The message for the song is directed at them. Mr. Scott Fitzgerald, a friend of mine, is going to help me play this. And we are giving this message basically to the people in the future. So please listen closely. And I think that the students here will be able to get some meaning from it as well. But before we do that, I will plug this in. We needed chords then. Maybe you don't need chords anymore. The world may not remember that we've been here. The world may not recall a single name. We thought that we'd like to leave a memory of our life here, just the same. To some this tune may sound a bit old-fashioned,